I had brought up this concern about, I guess you're in favor of the bill, but I had brought up this concern, and I keep bringing it up today, that it's basically, there's an element of this where they're telling the private employer that they have to do certain things and can't do certain things when they hire people.
And there's a very good reason for that, because what the legislation would be telling private employers is you, the private employer, are not going to sanction or be party to something that's fundamentally coercive. Which is compelled union membership. You're not going to play in that sandbox.
Do you think that there is a way, though, that this bill could be brought up next? I mean, again, there were concerns within the libertarian community especially that this was government telling businesses there were certain things they couldn't do. And is there a way that this can be brought back up so it just affects the government sector?
Well, I think the libertarian... I'm a great lover of libertarians and liberty, but sometimes even our friends are wrong. And they're wrong about this, because yes.
Well, they're not. Some of them agree with you.
Right. But to the extent that you're telling an employer what to do, you're telling him basically that he or she cannot be party to either compelled union membership or agency fees. You can't participate in a fraud. Basically.
Well, isn't there there's an element, though, of where the government is coercing the business into, because if I'm going to if I'm going to attach conditions to someone working at my workplace, it's my money. Why can't I attach conditions to it?
Well, you certainly would be free to recognize a union, provided that union can't compel membership.
But what if I, as a company, want to compel my employees to be in the union?
And that gets to the coerciveness.
Yeah. But it's my money.
In this state, and in this country, you cannot tell someone to get a job in a certain place. You either will or join the Kiwanis Club. And if you don't, you'll put money up as though you attended their lunch every week. Yeah. Or the Rotary Club, or the Lutheran Church, or the Boy Scouts. We don't do that in this country, and certainly if there's a state in the whole union where it shouldn't be happening, it's this one.
All right. Can you think of any kind of, any kind of rapprochement or compromise between these two sides on this issue where they could both benefit?
No.
No win-win solution possible?
I do not believe there's a win-win here. And the reason for that is the unions themselves. They're of dwindling relevance everywhere. They represent government workers, basically, now. They've raised money for years, exciting their membership, fighting wars like this one. You don't all of a sudden turn around and tell the source of dollars, the rank and file, hey, we found a deal and it works. It removes part of their reason for being. Remove the war, who needs them? So no compromise.
All right. Thanks so much.
Uh-oh.